believe that I have a dancer's soul. It's a term that I kind of coined for myself just because dancing is absolutely my life, and it's just something that I kind of tell everyone when I meet people. It's like, I have a dancer's soul. I believe that when I'm dancing, I'm just in my zone, and that's exactly what I would tell people about myself.
Is tap your favorite dance, or?
Actually, when I compete as a soloist, modern is normally what I do.
Okay.
But I decided to tap and sing for you guys because Broadway is my career ambition. I love Broadway. So I decided that way I can show you guys a little bit of both, that I can sing and I can dance.
Tell us what it's like or what it's about to receive the Gypsy Robe in Broadway.
To receive a Gypsy Robe?
Do you know what that is?
Yes, it's from the Technicolor Dreamcoat? No. I actually don't know, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Had a lot of that today.
You
feel old. Do not let
Just a little FYI, the Gypsy Robe is given to the one person who is in a Broadway show that's been in the most Broadway shows in the cast.
Oh.
And we received the Gypsy Robe and it started. It's a tradition.
Okay.
So, on with that, what, if any, what would be your best and favorite Broadway show to perform in?
Thoroughly Modern Millie. I love Millie. We actually did it at my high school, my sophomore year, and I just think it's so much fun because of all the dancing, and I love the music in it.
What steps did you take to choreograph and organize a flash mob?
It was a lot of fun. I actually did it with a local pageant, and it took a lot of patience because I had to work with the little ones and the teens, and a lot of them weren't actually dancers. But to see the look on the little girls' faces when they surprised the audience, because we did it after intermission, and we didn't actually tell the audience, we didn't put it in the program or anything, and we organized it so that it happened on National Dance Day, and the little kids just loved it. They loved getting up there and dancing with us all in our crowns and everything. It was exciting.
So the issue of obesity is really a hot topic right now, especially with Michelle Obama. What is Move It, and how did you get into it, and how does it inspire you?
Move It is just a name that I coined for my platform by myself, actually with my director. And I wanted to promote physical activity because it's something that's really important to me, because I've just been active my whole life, and I see that it really is an issue that we need to focus on more. So it's just about getting kids motivated and telling them that they need to find something that they're passionate about, because a lot of kids don't realize that physical activity doesn't have to be running or going to a gym and doing things that they might not really like. So it's mostly about having them find their passions and finding things that they can do that are actually fun.
Why did you start your own thing as opposed to linking up with another organization that already exists that does the same kind of thing?
Simply because I thought it would be something unique and something that I can say, that's mine, and that I can be passionate about and get out there and talk about.
How do you encourage kids when you're talking about Move It, that, or do you not, I shouldn't put words in your mouth, but that size isn't necessarily what makes them most healthy? How do you get that across?
I just tell them that it's all about, as long as you're up and moving and you feel good about yourself, that is really the most important thing. As long as you're up and moving, you eat healthy, and you feel good about yourself, then size has nothing to do with it. You don't have to be a size 0 to feel good about yourself.
Do you have to be a size 0 or a certain size to fit in this society?
People think that you do just because mostly the media, I think right now, makes you feel like you have to be a certain size. That's why it's really important to get out there and, you know, tell them that you don't have to be that size. As long as you feel good about yourself, you're fine.
What makes you want to do this pageant?
I love the fact that girls can get out there and feel like we can be powerful in the world too. Because a lot of times today, you know, men have that role in society where they're the leaders, but in this, it gives girls the opportunity to not really get out there and be an idol, but to get out there and show people that women, we have integrity, and we can get out there and be these role models for these little girls, and that's really what I wanted to do. And I also love performing on the stage, so being able to do that aspect of it too, it's perfect.
What are the 3 things that you would never do?
Excuse me, what was
3
that?
things that you would never do.
I would never do. I would never drink. It's just something that I've never had an interest in. I would never skydive because I'm really scared of that. And let's see, I wouldn't smoke either. I think that's one of the most unattractive things.
Which cartoon character would you be and why?
Would I be?
Which cartoon character?
Cartoon.
Go right.
SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I don't know why. I know that's weird. I love SpongeBob.
What do you miss about being a little girl?
Being able to be completely carefree and just not give a care in the world about anything. Getting to run around and do whatever I want, laugh around.
And your role models?
My role models, one would be my mom because she is the most amazing woman in the entire world and she gives me the best advice. I can't imagine, like this whole week is hard just to be away from her just because we're so close. And then another one would be Michelle Obama because she has the whole get up and move and tries to get people active as well.
If you really wanted something so bad, who would you go to first, your mom or your dad?
My mom, because we are so close and I tell her absolutely everything.
Now, if she said no, would you go to your father?
Yeah, I would go. I mean, why not try it out?
What is the biggest issue facing your generation?
The biggest issue is self-image right now. Like I said before, the media really affects girls and affects the way they look at themselves. It's a big problem.
If you were a car, what car would you be?
I'd be a '69 Camaro, blue with white stripes. I always wanted that to be my first car. Unfortunately, it wasn't, but it's okay.
So if self-image, if having a negative self-image is such a big issue, then how do you talk to girls and say, and turn that around?
Turn it around.
Yeah, how do you help them have a more positive self-esteem?
I just really try to pump girls up with I feel like I'm a very positive person. And so by just like I said before, by telling them that it's not the most important thing, it's all about how you feel about yourself. And if you're healthy and you're active, then that's all that matters.
You said you worked with some choreographers from So You Think You Can Dance. Who have you worked with?
I actually did a workshop at the Pulse, and it was in 2008 in Chicago. And I took classes from Mia Michaels, Tice DiOrio, and this one really cool guy named Chris Judd. I loved that. It was a dream come true, to be honest, because I've seen that work on TV, and to be taking classes there, I was like, oh, my life's made.
Have you seen Chris lately?
I think he's sitting in front of me right now. Weird.